Good morning, everybody. It's just turned 6 o'clock. It's the 16th of May 2016, and that's my alarm going off in the background. We got a really long drive today, so we had to all be down in the lobby by 7 o'clock. I think we're going to Zakopane tonight, so I better have breakfast and be ready by 7 in the lobby. We're all down here for breakfast, and they haven't even opened the doors yet.
Sat in the bed, didn't get up.
Here's my breakfast this morning, nothing special. We've only got half an hour before we have to get on the bus, so I'm just going to eat this and hopefully it keeps me going to lunch. And we're back at this hotel in a few days. Anyway, I have to head downstairs. This is what the coach looks like. It's not bad.
Podcast from here is just the morning television. I know that you have morning television also in your country, so private television, TDN, just broadcast the program from this place on your left hand side, so that's why it's such a strong light. So I told you about television that just 30 years ago we have only 2 channels and they broadcast the same program, but now we have private television and official we have more than 30 channels which you can use it without paying any money, yeah? And also we have digital broadcast, and then we have thousands of channels you can have if you really the TV animal, so you can have all kind of programs. So this district we couldn't see was built in 50s, and everything here it's 100% communist style, but the location is really perfect, so it's really perfect. And close from here it's a subway line, so it's okay, you know, when the subway is busy, but if subway is not busy, not so many people on the subway, everything is shaking in your room. And the people who live here, they are complain, yeah, that if they have any crystal stuff or glasses, everything is shaking. So that's the reason, because you know the subway is here. Subway we have in Poland since almost 20 years, and now we have 2 lines. We have a new line which is a baby line because was established just last year, and the first line is 21 station, and the second line is not much, but anyway, just subway goes under Wisła river. In the beginning that was a lot of problem with the water because the water came to the tunnel, and now everything is fixed. Any problem with the water, and so we're so happy that we have second line of the subway. So it's very good, you know, if you live somewhere in Warsaw and then you have excellent transport, and you don't have to pay extra money, because usually from Monday till Friday we pay. If you would like to go to your office by car, then you have to pay for the parking, which is maybe not expensive because for you, but it's not cheap here. So the price, if you would like to leave your car for 8 hours in front of your office, costs something like $10 US. But if you pay every day, that is not a little money, yeah. So now we also on the way which goes to the airport, which you know very well, and now we take just destination to Zakopane. And we use for the short time the road which goes to Kraków also. So you can see traffic. We have a special line for bus, yes, but of course it's not. We break the law because we are not local bus, but Robert is very clever because this is just for public transport. But you know, who cares? We looks like a real coach, so it's much faster. But if you do that by your private car, you pay fine around $125 US, and then you have a couple of points. So if your points for the bad drive is more than 21, you can lose your license to drive, yeah. And then so you have to be very careful. But the problem is if you drink, yes, because that's very strict law here what you can do if you would like to drive and if you would like to drink. So what you can drink, maybe just half beer, what is possible to have, otherwise, you know, you break the law. So officially you can have 0.2 alcohol. That is not enough. So you have to be really very dangerous, very careful. The animals who lives here, they're not able to recognize that now they cannot cross the road here. So often on the highway we have protection like that for the deers or wild pigs.
Smooth road.
These are really nice here.
Makes you wonder why things are so crappy in the US. All the money we have.
And it's 7 degrees outside.
Can have something to drink, yeah, so like coffee or tea, and this is a really nice place, very nice architecture, and especially the roof of this building is made on your right hand side from special kind of grass. So if you'd like to have roof like that, you pay a fortune for insurance against the lighting, yeah. So but this is really very nice, and this kind of architecture which you can see, wooden architecture which you can see in Zakopane, so in our place where we go. And so here's the huge parking. There would be a little store with souvenirs typical for Zakopane, but remember that you would be in Zakopane and then that would be thousand of places like that, maybe not thousand but a lot. And so our parking would be here, our bus will stay here. Just in a few minutes, the second group also will stop here. And so this is a really good place, and also you can use washroom here. And then we meet 45 minutes, so 9:30.
Apparently there's an accident further up the road, so we're going to be here for 45 minutes and wait for the accident to be cleaned up. Pretty amazing place. They've even got fish here. This has got to be some sort of blasphemy, you know, like Coca-Cola in a Pepsi glass. What are they thinking? It's pretty cold right now. We're about to get back on the bus. There are kids everywhere, and I mean everywhere. I think everybody stopped here because of the accident. I think traffic's getting through. You can still see the police, or maybe they're not getting through. You got traffic backed up for miles. I don't know where they're going actually. Whether they're having to turn around and go back, or now he looks like he's blocking the road or something, or
filmują nas.
Rules with the priest, and the priest organized the trip like that for the kids. And remember that May, it's time of First Communion, and when we would be in Częstochowa, you see a lot of First Communion kids. So we have traffic, yes, but don't worry. We do our best. Now we discuss what road we take. So we go through the village, through a small city which name is Radomsko. We did, you know, before, so don't worry, we know the way, especially Robert knows of the connections. So this is not our first time, don't worry. And what is important that in Częstochowa, you know, we have to see Black Madonna icon, but sometimes, you know, there is tradition that the Black Madonna icon is covered, yes, covered because it's the ceremony when the monks will clean the chapel where the holy icon is located. Because, you know, just in front I cannot see that's exactly where's the wheel, yes, and sometimes it looks like we go directly to the hall and make you nervous sometimes, but now, no, don't worry. And so, and then usually the holy icon is covered at 12 o'clock. If something happened, you know, if the icon would be covered, we would be waiting till the icon would be uncovered, because, you know, if you will visit Częstochowa Monastery, you have to see, you know, it's obligatory to see the icon, otherwise, you know, you cannot say that you visited Częstochowa. First night when we met on the way to our restaurant, I showed you the Pauline Church on the old new town, and then I told you that since 1611 is the tradition that walking pilgrims are coming from Warsaw to Częstochowa, and every year they started at 6th of August, and they need 9 days just to be in Częstochowa. And then the distance is right now 4 hours by bus, but when they walk, so every day the distance is something like let's say 20 miles, something like that. They walk and they have microphone speaker system, they pray, they singing, and then so this is really something nice, yeah. And then of course they pray, and sometimes they pray for everything, you know. I told you that the school kids pray for the good result of the exam, so anyone who have any invention just to pray. Then you have your free time with your guide, and then what you can buy there. If you would like to give someone just a little or the big shape of Black Madonna copy of the icon, is really very nice choice. This is really very good. If you have any Catholics friends, so remember about that, because, you know, this is not really expensive. It depends what kind of shape wanted to buy of the icon. So, but they started from really little money, and then also you can buy rosary, very nice rosaries here. So this is really good idea. You know, if you know someone who is Catholic, they would be happy, and then if you tell them that it is from Częstochowa, so that will be double happy. Which they use the same name, yeah, Olsztyn. Because the real Olsztyn is the area when we used to say that it's the area of thousands of lakes, but close from Częstochowa there's also a very beautiful small city which name is Olsztyn, and then we're going to have lunch in a very beautiful area where the ruins of the castle, which dating back to 14th century, was established, and then that was really beautiful place. And our restaurant, also very nice building, very similar to the previous one which we visited. So it's really nice place, and food would be excellent. But I will tell you later on what about menu today. And then, if you would like to stay longer, yeah, in the restaurant, that would be really nice, and no problem, because we don't have to rush today. Yes, because we don't have any obligatory entrances which we have to be, for example, 4, 5, or 6 o'clock. Anyway. We have time, and I don't like to be to rush, you know, just you will decide, yes, what time we start after the lunch, because it's really nice. Small chapel like that, usually inside you can see some figure of angels or figure of Our Lady, so this is really very nice, and people take care about that, especially in May. They put fresh flowers, and they organize sometimes procession that the people walk from one to the another chapel like that.
I never met them.
I didn't meet him at all. I was just hoping.
And it's raining again.
I tried to go get up, make sure we need that.
Yeah, I'm just really excited for that.
The day of Our Lady, it's exactly the 15th of August. If you ever will be 15th of August, it's really crowded and very busy. So official, after the movie, you know something about the holy icon which is here, and then if you ask anyone in Poland about Black Madonna, then immediately will tell you where the icon is located. So we officially used to say that because we 95% we are a Catholic country, we used to say that Our Lady is just Queen of Poland, yeah. So and you know that after Swedish invasion, just in 17th century, Poland was destroyed very hard, and only one city which survived is exactly Częstochowa. And then during our tour, you have some explanation about that, and then you see that really miracle happened in the 17th century, and then people recognize that thanks to Holy Black Madonna icon. Population of Częstochowa is really not big. Population is just only 250,000 people, and then you see that architecture also nothing special. So everything collapsed, all of the factories collapsed here, and the Częstochowa in the beginning that was famous, especially during communist rule, they produced very good shoes here, but now all of the factories collapsed, and it's not really serious business here. So in just a few minutes we stop, and I told you if you get lost, because sometimes could be very busy, and I show you we use the same place, yeah. So Robert will stop on the main parking which is here. If you get lost, please wait for us. On the way you will see just a main road to monastery, and then there would be on the both sides a lot of flags, yes, and then there are benches, and if you get lost, please don't panic. There's no reason to panic, just try to find the way back, and we will find you.
We're in Częstochowa. We're going to look at the monastery.
Yeah. Yeah, of John Paul II, yes. Because usually also I help him just to say that his father was a soldier and his mother was a teacher. So that's the family or father and mother of John Paul II, yes. And unfortunately, the mother of John Paul II, she passed away when she was very young, yeah, just he was 12 years old, so this is a huge tragedy. And then his father was responsible, and they had 2 children. So John Paul II, he had also a brother, but the tragedy was that his brother was medical doctor, and then when he was 26 years old, he had a poison from the hospital, and he died also so young. So it's a really big and very sad biography about John Paul II, our Pope, but I will tell you also later on some about John Paul II. In Zakopane I will tell you a story of, look, first communion children, so obligatory for them is just to be every Sunday for the Mass, yeah? So look, this is really nice.
A Kiwi flag up there. That looks like mine.
Yeah,
It's all twisted up, yeah.
But it's so similar, you know, it's more stars. What is different?
I think it's called the Federal Star, the big one.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
And this way. Yes, here. I would be back in 2 minutes. Okay. With brochure for you.
In a chap, have a look, take a picture. The holy icon could be painted by St. Luke the Vandal. After a long journey via Byzantium, Ukraine was brought here 1382. We are having 634 years here. Pilgrims began to visit, pray, answer. In the main altar nave like this is covered the robes, vestment made on the votive offerings. We're going to see them in the museum soon as a background before we enter the chapel. And Maria has scars. You will see with your own eyes. Early history gives attracted the raider robbers, also iconoclastic fighters. Overrun, murders on the monk took the holy icon, began to run away, stripping silver frame jewelry they slashed with the sword. Seriously damaged, monk who survived whatever is left over carried to Krakow, and Polish King Ladislas Jagiello ordered to repair. There are still scars on the face of Mary. We are preaching the Mary sorrowful mass, love the pilgrim. And crowns on the head of Mary Jesus. Read the book Poland by James Michener, an American writer. The middle of 17th century, powerful army from Scandinavia, Swedish overrun Eastern Europe, damaged houses, churches, castle nearby, never rebuilt it, shooting at the shrine after 40 days, departed. So kings proclaimed Mary Queen of Poland, and popes gave crowns. St. Pius X, but very soon on the main altar you could see crowns of John Paul II with his motto in Latin, totus tuus, entirely yours, Mary, in dedication. Number one, Pope Sarge. We entered the museum to understand that they tried to assassinate John Paul II in Rome. Not stone, but Pope Sarge, large sash, wearing during the assassination attempt, May 1381 in Rome. And Pope was wounded, not dropped dead, began to pray to Mary. Mary saved his life. So the Pope sash with the bullets holes here in a box, and the bullet extracted from his body he gave to the crown of the statue of Mary Fatima, Portugal. Number 2 is Air Princeps, the Polish women gave to Mary Queen of Poland. Number 3, Golden Robe, John Paul II, the highest Vatican reward to Poland, painter of Christianity. Number 4, Gold and Silver Rose, original Pope Paul VI, for millennium of Christianity. Communist government refused the visa for the Pope. That rose for 40 years, Vatican Pope Benedict brought here 10 years ago. So follow me slowly. So Pope prayed to Mary, Mary saved his life. Another picture, John Paul cross out, Martin's communist no more. The Holy Father born Wadowice near Krakow, museum renovated, many groups visited. And the Vatican Museum gave original handgun for 3 years to Wadowice. Holy Father Sarge, so Krakow became Pope, now Saint, another great spiritual, the Carmen Stefano, 3 years imprisoned by the communists. And here, great devotion to Mary, even the painter showed this moment. You see the eye, the face of Mary here? Do you?
Yes.
If you see, you are good see, because sinners cannot see.
I see the face.
Let's continue. These are heroic superiors, mid of 17th century. History of my order approved by the Pope, about 1260. Pauline fathers and brothers follow the rules St. Augustine, Bishop Hippo, the founder, blessed Eusebius. He was diocesan priest, canon, became hermit, and then more and more hermit began to build monasteries, about 1260. And here, Austria-Hungary provinces damaged by Turkish Ottoman. Oh, they damaged about 40 monasteries, 25 martyrs, 1526. Now we belong to NATO, Turkey and Poland. Commemorating plane crash 96, people died 6 years ago. On the top 1940 was Katyn Forest, Joseph Stalin ordered to massacre 22,000 Polish officers, soldiers, militiamen. Was 70th anniversary. Polish delegation took the Russian plane serving Polish airline. Who was inside? President Kaczynski, his wife, 6th General of the Army, member of the Parliament, government, 2 bishops, 9 priests, small year for Hockey, and the plain crash, nobody survived. The name, the rosary, breviary of the poem of the bishop, lighting candles from the wedding rings. And follow us. Now we enter. Try to take a picture from here. Very soon you follow to the left, follow me around.
Okay.
Pan z nami. Słowa Ewangelii według świętego Jana.
Kiedy rozpoczyna się jego historia. To w dzień zesłania Ducha Świętego apostołowie zaczynają głosić chwałę Chrystusa zmartwychwstałego. I Bolesław Krąbl, później był zjazd gnieźnieński w 1000 roku.
Okay, this is the main church, Basilica. Take a fresh photo. He lived in a cave in a desert, not far from the Red Sea, in Egypt. Clear water from a spring still running. There are Coptic monasteries, our monk visited them. And palm gave him fruits. Above the palm is raven, a bird, brought piece of bread to feed St. Paul. Like in Old Testament, St. Elijah prophet received bread from raven. Lions make grave when it kills birds. Before he died, St. Anthony Abbot visited him. He lived in the 3rd, 4th century, but our monks, 12th, 13th, 14th century, elected him as a spiritual father, we call St. Patriarch or patron, to follow his life. And then our founder, Blessed Eusebius, was diocesan priest canon in Esztergom, Hungary, and he became hermit. But more and more hermit, not easy to survive, they began to build monasteries. Now we are Pauline fathers and brothers, St. Paul the first hermit. We follow the rules and Augustine. And as the script of benefactor, the large chapel crypt, and they are in sarcophagi. Chef St. Antonio Padua, good saint, if you lost something. We have 9-week novena, his feast June 13. My family experiences half Second World War. At the statue on the left, St. Jude. In America, St. Jude is very popular.
Yes, you're right.
Pope escaped. St. Antonio Padua, good saint, if you lost something, you have to say 7 times the same prayer can find return to you. When you lose your husband, why do you need more prayer?
Zwykła woda nie a co
And the name of the city is Olsztyn. I told you that we have 2 cities which use the same name. This one is very unknown, but the second is famous because, you know, it's just capital of summer in Poland, because there is the area where we have a lot of lakes. We used to say that it's the area of 1,000 lakes, but it is also area of few millions mosquitoes. And if you really like it, so. But Mazury district usually is just only good weather for 2 months per year. But it's good destination if you would like to own any land in Poland. That Mazury district is really not expensive, but remember that you can stay there only 2 months, because for the other time it's freezing. And what about our lunch? Yes, today we have sour rice soup, means żurek. Sour rice soup is really very good. And winner chicken dinner means that today is not pork, but would be chicken. Yes, would you like it?
Yes.
With some served with some dry tomatoes and spinach. You like spinach?
Yes.
I like it, but before I hated it, you know, when I was young. And then we have ice cream. today. Yes, ice cream. Few balls of the ice cream. And of course water, tea or coffee, whatever you want. And then if you would like to have an extra drink, this is good destination because they have good prices. Yeah, if you would like to try wine or other, even vodka. Yeah, and and that's the place when you take a lot of pictures, I'm sure. Not only of the ruins of the castle, but the building of the restaurant is historical building. And the area is very lovely. It's open area, you know, not such a busy architecture, but this is really, it's my favorite place, I think, one of my favorite places in Poland, not far from Warsaw. Because you go there and then you will be satisfied what you will see. And then if you have enough of power, you can hiking on the top of the hill where the ruins of the castle are. But this is not my recommendation for you because you know you have busy program, and then it looks easy walk, but you know it looks only. But if you like to hike, it's a lot of power you need. Gas station on your right hand side, so we have British petrol, which maybe you don't like so much, but it's the most popular British petrol. Statoil is also Shell, it's very famous company, and on the way to Zakopane maybe today we have a stop, and then we stop on the gas station, and then you can compare prices which we pay for the gas here. So if you are from the United States, you pay half price which we pay for gas in Poland. Gas is really very expensive, but anyway it's cheaper than in other European countries. And this is the main reason why we use such small cars, no huge engines, because you know they're huge spenders. So we have usually not such big cars, just a little cars which are really very safe. 2 ATM, post office, everything what you really need. Police station, pizza.
Eat pizza.
And small market bazaar on your right hand side. And very huge church, yes, this is such a small, but I told you that in 95%, so almost village, you know, is here, but look how big is the church, which is here. Some of the churches looks like cathedrals. And then you can see typical Polish cemetery on your left hand side just in a few seconds. You can see a lot of flowers here, look on your left hand side. And then you can take very nice pictures of the ruins of the castle on your right hand side. It's really very pretty place. Food is really very good here, and they have on the ground floor they have a very funny washroom because the entrance to the washroom looks like a cupboard, yes, and then through the door you go to the washroom. This is really very nice, yes, I really love it. And then what is bad here, that the floor is not completely flat, yes, just be careful because when you change the rooms, just mind your step, okay? If you don't want to be a star of the group, you know, if you've fallen, just be careful. So this is a really pretty place, I love this place. And then you can walk around. This is the place when the kids can play, but also you can play because you know excellent shape you are. I am too heavy, you know, just to play like the kids here on the special area to play. And then they have very nice flowers here. This is really, really beautiful place.
And this is the table we're at today. That's bread, I think.
Yeah, there we go, bread.
Yep, it's bread. This is sour rice soup, I think. Is it good? It's got egg in it.
It's got eggs
got
in it.
egg.
It's got
Oh.
sausage in it. It's got.
Interesting.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, interesting if nothing else. I like this cut.
Well, that's chicken and potato.
Oh yeah. Romania, Bulgaria, when they were communists.
And we got dessert. We got some fruit, ice cream, and cream. I would go up if the weather was better, but it's too windy and cold. And we're off.
Oh, did you save these?
I hope so. Well, yeah, I saved them.
No, you gotta push this button.
Oh.
Yeah, that woke us up a little. I know. Yeah,
It's nice and fall when the leaves are changing.
reminds me of Ontario.
Ontario?
You went there, right?
Yeah. Well, these guys are from Ontario.
House is nice. So excited. Well, we used to have 50 acres in the country.
Cheryl's got the idea.
Gotta go for Ukraine first.
Yeah, exactly.
It's northeast, right?
Go to Russia, you might not come back.
Is it Russian border, northeast?
East. Anyway, east probably. North, south, east.
No, Ukraine is east, south, southeast.
No, you go through Ukraine to get to Russia.
Yeah, but we
All
actually
those
touched
little-
Russia in the northeast.
I don't know if anymore. Yeah, just one little section.
Yeah.
Right. Most of all those little countries like Belarus and
You like it plain?
Yeah, this is so sweet. What are these? Are these pop?
No, lemons are red.
Few words about your hotel in Zakopane. So your hotel in Zakopane is located not in a really walking distance from the city, from the center of Zakopane, and it's very good idea, you know, because if you feel hungry, in your hotel there would be restaurant, and this is exactly just only one place when you can eat something. So if you don't want to eat in the restaurant in your hotel, anyway, the restaurant would be open till 11 o'clock. You can buy something light on the gas station, like the chips. I don't know what you like, so they have all kind of products. And then tomorrow you have breakfast in your hotel, which is really excellent. So for the breakfast you can have even a blood sausage. It's kiszka jeno, but it's really tasty, you know. Maybe the name is not nice, but it's very tasty. And then so that would be one of the best breakfasts which you have during your tour here in Poland. So if you don't feel really hungry, you don't have to go for dinner to the restaurant in your hotel, and then you can buy something light on the gas station. They have some sandwiches. They have very good coffee here. And so our free time here would be half an hour, 30 minutes, but it's really huge. You would be surprised, you know, because even vodka you can buy here. So, yeah, and then you pay regular prices, which are just in liquor stores. And then, so we show you where would be our parking. It's absolutely walking distance. There's WC, toilet, washroom, and then it's free of charge.
Yay.
And
Had to pay for the last one.
yeah, the bus will stay on the parking, which would be just a few steps from here. And then it's really very easy walk. They accept credit cards.
Cool.
And then please be careful. Please be careful when you cross the street here. And we meet just 20 to 6, okay? Yeah. Even if it would be 15 to 6, this is no problem, okay?
I'm pretty full from lunch, so I'm just having a snack right now. We can have dinner in the hotel later, but it's too far to walk anywhere else, so I might even skip dinner.
Yeah, all the way there. How's that charger?
I'm at 88%.
Are you serious?
Now we can see the airport here on your right hand side. Yes, I know they have probably direct flight from Krakow to Chicago, but I am not sure because they were going to organize the new destination from Krakow.
We're at a toll
So we see
booth, by
that
the
we
way.
use very old-fashioned way to pay for highway, and then we had a lot of problems because when we have a bridge weekend, yes, when you can have a few days off, and there's a lot of traffic. So now we are going to organize the system which is connected with your car, and then is the sensor, and then you can use it. But so we are going to change, but not yet. So we can see that many cars online on your left hand side, but where is the weekend, bridge weekend especially, you have to wait even more than 1 hour to pay for the highway.
To the euro, we're almost 1 to 1.
It flows that way. This was funny.
That's the river. Oh, yeah.
Continue on Zakopane for 1.5 kilometers.
Robert needs to know where to go.
There we go.
You're going to tell the bus driver where to go now.
You will arrive at 7:31 p.m.
What?
Hold on, I'll show you. Camille and I found
Found a cave in Australia.
Focus on your right hand side. Yeah, it's. But we'll see better because there's also still less than 20 miles to our hotel.
You can buy it so cheap on Vinted. There's a good view of the mountain.
Yeah, I see it. It's snowy.
Not big, yes, and then if you feel tired, better even stay in the hotel because this is really tomorrow we have really enough time to visit.
For what? Krakow?
4 hours. Yeah.
240 minutes.
You might hotel. Yeah.
You like it? Yes, this is really nice. Well located hotel.
The Tatra Mountains. And we're going inside the hotel. Well, I'm in room 417. I'll show you around. Not a flat screen TV. That's a very old type of TV actually. The view. We have a lovely view of the car park. 2 twin beds. I think it's like a budget kind of room, but hey, I've stayed in worse. Not a bad bathroom. I think the bathroom's a highlight, actually. Anyway, I got to wait for my luggage to get here. And the biggest bonus of all, I can open the fridge and use it. So I can like buy drinks and keep them cold, like I bought those two earlier at the gas station we stopped at. So that's a big plus with this hotel. Well, my luggage isn't here yet. I'm having a cup of tea while I'm waiting. And what have we got? We got something called Sir William's tea. Raspberry? No. Ceylon tea. Okay, that's the one. Well, it's that time again. Time to say goodnight. I never went down to the restaurant because I never got hungry. So I'd probably save myself a few dollars. Anyway, good night. God bless. I will see you tomorrow.